Good morning, good morning, good morning. Right, we're on day 8 of the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar and 18 days left to Christmas Day. So hope you're enjoying your time so far and that you've enjoyed this calendar if you have been watching. I know it's a bit early in the morning for some, but it's the time I wake up in the morning. It's the quietest time of day and it takes away from me having to worry about rushing to get ready for work and things like that by doing it this early. So I do apologise for those that aren't up yet, but it is purely for those reasons. But the good thing is you can watch it at any time. You don't have to be up at 4 to watch this. That said, let's get going. So just a recap from the last one. So day 1 we had the A-Wing. Day 2 Poe Dameron. And in hindsight I don't know why they gave him an A-Wing or did A-Wing and Poe. They should have done his ship an X-Wing and Poe, but that's just my thoughts. Then we have Luke's house. I'm confident it's Luke's house because we got Luke right next to it the day after. This followed by the Razor Quest from the Mandalorian. Then the TIE Dagger from the from the recent Star Wars films. And lastly, which we had yesterday, the Red Sith Trooper, as I found out. So we've got all 7 so far. So let's put these guys aside and see what today is going to hold. Not sure what today's going to be, but we will find out very, very soon. Just going to move these out of the way for a minute. And before I do anything else, I'm going to just grab my tea, which I've left over the other table. They've fallen asleep. Stay up, please, chaps. Okay, so day 8 is right here. So let's poke the little thing first. Where's the little... Poke that. And dun dun dun. Oh! It must have heard me. You'll see why in a minute. But it must have heard me mention about this particular ship. So I wonder how everybody's doing this Christmas time at the moment with the whole situation we've been going through. Hope you're keeping your heads up, keeping your spirits doing well. These are definitely difficult times we're in. Right, I'm going to start with the most easiest piece to work out. So I'm going to turn it around so you can see it properly. So don't lose the space where it's supposed to be. There we are. Ooh. That is followed by one of these white square pieces. I just realised I'm so far away from the table. Let me try and move forwards a bit. I'll do that in a minute. Let's just put that there a second. Okay, so let's move that. I'm going to angle this slightly. Any guesses what you think this might be? I mean, if you're a Star Wars fan, just from that alone, you can probably guess what this is going to be from the get-go. If you're a devoted Star Wars fan like me, you've probably already sussed out what this is if you haven't seen the picture already. I mean, to be honest, this couldn't be more obvious what this is, personally speaking. Okay, so the next up, let's put this back in, marker. So next up is a red one. This piece is called a lantern, apparently, or the nickname is nicknamed the lantern. Don't know if it's its official name, but that's what it's nicknamed as. It's too obvious to even waste time trying to have you guessing, because you can see what it is. Okay, so we need this little piece here, this little, what they call a clear cheese wedge. Whoops. Translucent, as they call it, cheese wedge piece. Now, if you didn't know what it is, You will know by now. Okay, so the next one is a grey one. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to leave this wing here, and I'm going to do the back part because I'm not 100% sure on this one because it's indicating there might be 2 grey pieces. Oh, hang on, I've just seen something. Ah, yeah, no, it's fine. It is this one. I've just seen how it fits, so that's fine. We're good. We are good. So that fits. And there, get it straight. Oops, I've moved the Taj Mahal. No, we're good. So I've just seen what it is. So let's bring this one in because this is the next piece we're going to do. Okay, so this has a white piece in front or on top, depending on which way you want to look at it. And then on this we have these little claw pieces, whatever you want to call them. Actually, before I do that, for the sake of animation, let's change this up. And we'll move that back so we've got a bit more room to manoeuvre. Because as I've said, if you are watching for the first time, I'm making all these like a speed build afterwards, so they will quickly build themselves as it goes along. So let's put this hook piece on first. You moved, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay, then the second one. Directly underneath. Then it should be the third one, there we are. I'll put this on the bottom this time, I think. Oops. Get it right way up, would help. And then the last one. Goes right on the top. Like so. Okay. So next up are these white pieces. These are quite clever little white pieces. I've not only recently seen them. Not totally sure what they were originally designed for, but these are quite cool pieces. So we'll have one on the bottom. Get it right way, facing the right way. So this one feels he's upside down with the dots down the bottom. I might as well do the other side. Oh gosh, it keeps moving. I tried so hard to keep it still and it just moves. So this one upside down on the other side. Now come on, you must know what it is by now. You must have figured it out by now. Even if you're not a devoted Star Wars fan, this one you should know. And this one on top. Trying to line it up. to make it all flat. This one is a bit of a longer build than the other ones, but that's okay. It'll make the speed build video more interesting anyway. And then this last one here. It's definitely taking shape. You can see what it is now, without a doubt. Okay, and we need 4 of these studs at the front. So we'll start this end. Keeps moving. Oh dear, keeps moving. Two. Guard 3. Take that out. Just try to keep it in the same place and it's not happening. And then the last stud in the top. Sorry I had to do it off camera. Sometimes you just need that little bit of extra force.
Use the force.
Okay. Then we need these pieces, these longer ones. Which go on that side, so which way round is it? So it's that way round. So this fits on the end here. Right, we're almost done this guy, he's almost finished. Would hope he didn't keep moving though. Okay, that one. Now perhaps I should have put that on first, but from experience it tends to come off as you're doing it. So we're very nearly done. In fact, these pieces I'm putting on now are often used for lightsabers. I don't know if they were designed to be lightsabers necessarily, but certainly the shape does. The actual shape themselves does appear to be that way inclined. So I'm not sure if they were specifically created for that or for something else. Or they just looked like lightsabers, but that's what they're usually used for. But they're not using it for that in this build. Okay, so that's the last one of these bits. Yeah, get it on. Okay, and we're almost at the end of this, so let's put these two, actually, let's do this. So again, it just adds to the animation. And we'll use it as a marker to keep it there. But but it's approximately there anyway. Right, just got one final piece before I finish. Just mark the exit corner of the wing, and that is the representation of the droid, which is indicated by a single white stud. And there you have it, Luke Skywalker's X-Wing. So let's, just for animation purposes, do one last snap. Turn it round. I'll turn it around one more time. Whoops, it's twisted. Alright, so let's just quickly show you. There's our little X-Wing. I mean, they've done quite a few of these over the years, but this one, they're getting quite expert at doing these X-Wings. So yeah, so that's quite impressive. I'm quite pleased with that one. It would have been nice to have a different X-Wing, but you know, is what it is. Oh, there's one piece I forgot, and I'm not going to bother filming this piece because it's on the bottom. And that's the bit at the bottom end there. Too late. So yeah, so that's the X-Wing.